right, no leftovers here in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen, especially since we have Executive Master Chef of City Dock Restaurant, Robert Cillizza here. We're making shrimp scampi. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. What we're doing today, I'll go over the ingredients for you. Of course, the fresh garlic, the fresh parsley, the olive oil, the Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper always to taste, lemons, Parmesan cheese, and we use the 1620 shrimp. It's a large shrimp and it holds when you cook it. I also have the water boiling. What I'd like to do with the shrimp is I shock it just for a minute to make a nice pink color to it.
So you're not cooking it all the way through?
Well, I do, but then it goes into the saute pan, and I finish it that way. And it just brightens it up. It makes it look alive. Also to the right, we have the garlic bread ready, the pasta ready. So we're going to put it all together in the next segment, and then it's going to... What a meal, I'm telling you, what a meal. I've
got to tell you, you haven't cooked anything yet, and it smells phenomenal. You had a trick to show us, though, with the shrimp. With
the shrimp, and most, I'm not saying all the restaurants, but most restaurants will get your shrimp, and they'll get the tail, and they'll pull it off. A lot of people don't like to have the tail as they're eating. They just want to eat it with a fork and consume it. What we do at City Dock is what we do. We do that. You can see the difference of how much meat you're losing by knowing how to peel the tail.
I mean, so what was the difference there? I mean, it was like a good, half inch at least.
Yeah, you can see shrimp. You can see the difference in the shrimp right there. The whole tail is right there, and that's another mouthful.
Yeah.
You know, so you're paying for it. You might as well get it. Just the secret is just that you hear the crack when I do it, and then you take the time to peel it. Just take a few minutes, peel it back.
I'll be a little bit more careful.
You have to be.
A little bit of extra time, right?
Well, you got plenty of time here.
Yeah.
And there it is, all peeled and ready to go.
Okay.
And you can see how it looks. It's got the tail on them.
Yeah.
And they hold together. And it's a nice presentation. It just looks nice, and we try to make everything nice we can. At the City Dock, Thanksgiving is coming, so please keep us in mind for Thanksgiving dinner. We have our buffet.
I wasn't thinking about Thanksgiving, but you're right. You have to plan ahead.
The corner. And then, of course, every Wednesday we have a wine tasting at the hotel. You come in, we have hors d'oeuvres, a sampling there. You can taste the wines that we're featuring from the Williamsburg Winery. I mean, it's a real nice thing. We're using today a nice Riesling in here, and as Josh always said, when you cook something good, always have good putting in with wine. Right. Top everything off. Don't use something that you're not going to
enjoy later, right? Yeah. Because you're going to use just a little bit of that in the meal. Perhaps you can use this to pair it.
Yeah, I mean, I always cook with wine, and sometimes I'll put it in the pan, but the rest of the time we just consume it in the other way. So, we just do that. When I retired from the military in '95, my grandfather in Italy, here she comes, look, here we go, knows that I love camouflage uniforms.
Right.
So Italy has the best camouflage uniforms for their military.
Okay.
So he sent me a shirt. And I retired in '95, and I put it in the closet, and it's been 10 years, and I still can't find it.
It's a good outfit, isn't it?
Good outfit, still can't find it.
Terry loved it.
It's going to be good here in a few minutes. We'll put all this together, and you're going to really be impressed.
You also have some garlic bread. I know you want to kind of discuss how you put that together before you put it in the oven. Are you putting it in the oven?
Yes, the way that we made the garlic bread before, we put the provolone cheese in it, and we sliced it and baked it. This is different. Originally, when we made the garlic bread, we make our own butter, and we put it on, and we bake it in the oven. We were watching the guests take it and dunk it in the sauce that we make with the shrimp scampi. So now we serve it with the garlic bread in the bowl, and it's really great.
You're trying to help all the folks who come to the restaurant.
Yes, we do that, and plus Jenny Craig calls me and asks me to send her customers and stuff. And if you're asking why there's so much butter here, I promised Paula Dean I'd cook with a lot of butter, because that's what she wants.
I know. She is your biggest fan, I imagine, next to the rest of us.
Yes, yes.
All right, we're going to actually start cooking in the next segment. We got a lot to put together, so we're going to do some more prep work here. In the meantime, send it back over to the couch where Jeremy has sat down.
Right.